Good morning, students. Today's topic is strength of a solution. What do you mean by strength of a solution? Amount of solute present in 1 liter of solution. It means strength is equal to mass of solute divided by volume of solution in liter. Mass is present in gram and volume is present in liter or decimeter cube. The concentration of solution is also shown in terms of strength. Take one numerical. Calculate the strength of a solution containing 5 gram of glucose in 200 ml of solution. How will you calculate the strength of a solution? Strength is equal to mass by volume. Mass is 5 divided by volume is 200 milliliter. It changes into liter, means divide by 1000, that is equal to 50 by 2, that is 25 gram per liter. Means unit of strength is gram per liter. Now next numerical. What mass of NaOH must be dissolved in 500 ml of solution so that the strength of solution may be 10 gram per liter? It means here mass is calculated and volume is given, strength is also given. Strength is equal to mass by volume. Strength is 10, mass we have to calculate, and volume, that is 500 by 1000 because it is converted into liter. Then mass is equal to 5 gram. Now next topic is solubility of solute. Solubility means soluble. How much the solute is soluble in a particular solvent. Means the solubility of a solute in a solution is always expressed with respect to the saturated solution. How will you define the solubility? The maximum amount of solute which can be dissolved in 100 gram of solvent to form a saturated solution at a given temperature. Solubility is equal to mass of solute divided by mass of solvent multiply 100. Mass of solute is gram, mass of solvent is also present in gram, multiply 100 gram. After that, what is the unit of solubility? That is present in gram. Now one numerical from this topic. 4 gram of solute are dissolved in 40 gram of water to form a saturated solution at 25 degrees Celsius. Calculate the solubility of the solute. Here mass of solute is given and mass of solvent is given. Solubility is equal to mass of solute divided by mass of solvent multiply 100. Mass of solute is 4, solvent is 40 multiply 100, that is 10 gram. Now next topic is effect of temperature on the solubility of a salt in water. How the temperature affect on the solubility? Means temperature depends on the heat energy. If the heat energy is needed or absorbed, then it shows endothermic process. Endo means absorb, thermic means heat, the process in which heat is absorbed. If the heat is released in the process, then this process is called as exothermic process. Exo means release, thermic means heat. If the heat is released, this is called exothermic. First I will discuss effect of temperature on the endothermic dissolution process. Like most of the salt like NaCl, KCl, NH4Cl all these salts are dissolved in water with the absorption of heat. It is used to separate the ions from these salts which won't dissolve in water. In all these salts, the solubility increases with increase the temperature. Means if the temperature increases after heating, then solubility also increases. It shows that NaCl become more soluble in water on heating. So temperature is directly proportional to solubility. If temperature increases, solubility also increases. But in case of exothermic dissolution process, what is the effect of temperature? Only a few salt like sodium carbonate monohydrate, lithium carbonate, these are dissolved in water with the evolution of heat. It means this is a exothermic in nature. In these salts, the solubility in water decreases as we rise the temperature. Means solubility is inversely proportional to temperature. If temperature increases, the solubility in water decreases. Now one more important thing in the case of solubility, means while expressing the solubility, the solution must be saturated. But in case of concentration, the solution need not to be saturated. In case of solubility, mass of solvent is considered, but in case of concentration, the mass or volume of solution is taken. So these are minor difference between the solubility and concentration of solution. Thank you, students.